Hello guys and girls listening to this is Rija. If you saw my last video, the 1000 subs special, you know my poor Pomeranian Yogi was stung by a bee. But don't worry, he is okay now. Anyways, I already said this in the video special, but I'm gonna repeat it again. Thanks a lot for subscribing to the channel, it means a lot to me. I also really enjoy reading your kind messages, and even the not so kind messages, as I take them as feedback.
You sound like a Russian Kermit.
Well, I mean, I like Russian accents, but what's a Kermit? Like, this comment has haunted me for the last 8 months. But yeah, gotta stay positive. Anyway, let's start with today's subreddit. Let's see some stories from our entitled people. The name of this thread was, "You can't just take our grill." So let's check it out. So, some background. I live in this apartment complex where it took forever for the management to get anything done, so my family was moving. We had this neighbor that had a son who was nice and who I sometimes went sledding with at the local sledding hill. But this neighbor, the entitled person, saw that my family was moving. This entitled person was very annoying, and almost every week she had a new boyfriend over at her apartment, which was next to ours. This was annoying because sometimes I could hear her having sex and fighting with her weekly boyfriend. So on the day we were moving, we saw that our grill was missing from our tiny box backyard. So me and my mom took 2 minutes to find it on EP's deck. So since my mom doesn't take to people stealing her shit, my mom and I moved it back to our property. But in the midst of that doing, we heard a
"What the fuck are you doing with my grill?"
coming from EP up in her apartment. So then my mom ignored her and then continued to take our grill back to our yard so we could move it up to the moving van. Then EP's sliding back door opens and EP steps out to stop us from taking our grill. And she says,
"That's my grill."
My mom says, "No, it's ours. We left for a day to move half of our stuff." Entitled person.
"Well, you left it here so I could take it because you left it."
Mom, that's not how it works. EP's name. "I'm sorry your 100th boyfriend left you, but it's our grill." Ooh, that was a sick burn. Then EP red-faced stormed inside and slammed her glass sliding door, making it crack a little. I never saw EP again, thank God. P.S. I hope you don't come across a person like this in your lifetime. Thanks for ready, X. Okay. I really like when these stories have a happy ending, and this is like a very happy ending, I think. Like, they recovered their grill, and the entitled person got a sick burn. The name of this thread is "Your phone annoys me." Let's check it out. I was sitting in the large lobby of the hospital where I work. It was the part of the building for outpatient clinics, and each clinic has a lobby inside of it. So this was just the larger lobby people sit in after appointments, between appointments, or just to sit and chat with others. I was sitting on one of the cushioned benches near the windows to watch for my ride, and I was texting. An older woman, probably late 60s, came over and sat on the bench next to mine. She glared at me and then goes, "That is really annoying." I looked at her and blinked. "Your phone. I can hear your phone chime, and it's really annoying in case you didn't know." She said it in this really super nasty tone. I just blinked at her and went back to what I was doing. "Of course, your generation doesn't care. You are going to do whatever you want and annoy a senior citizen." Well, I am now. I just kept texting several more people so my phone will continue to chime. "You really need to stop it. I don't think I should have to listen to your phone. You are annoying me and you shouldn't be." Well, my mother taught me that if I was annoyed that I could just move. I really had intended to ignore her, but she was just grating on me. She wouldn't let it go. Seriously, the lobby was huge. If she didn't like to hear my phone, she could have moved. "No, you should move. I shouldn't have to because you want to text. Besides, call your mother and ask her if it's okay for you to annoy a senior citizen." I just looked at her solemnly and said, "My mom is dead." She isn't, but this lady didn't need to know that. She sputtered a few seconds and then said, "So ask her anyways." Another woman was sitting in a chair near us and said, "Wow, that's really rude. You will talk about someone's dead mother?" She started talking about her mother. Also, she is rude and you are rude too. "Lady, you are an asshole." The other person just shook her head while the old woman fumed. "She shouldn't be so rude and text on her phone." And then she looked at me. "Next time you get a flat tire, it's because you were so rude to me." I was a little shocked. Like, if she had asked nicely, I might have muted my phone, but also we were in a large, busy, loud lobby, and she had come and sat next to me. You don't get to dictate what you hear and don't hear in public when it's normal public noise. And what did my generation have to do with anything? I think demanding someone do something to make you marginally more comfortable in a public place is significantly ruder than texting. You don't get to make the world revolve around your wants. Your wants have to revolve around the world. I then called my husband on the phone, and the old woman stomped off and stood in the call, waiting for the valet to bring her car, glaring at me. Sucks to suck, I guess. Personally, I understand like the old woman was wrong, but I will probably just have moved. Like, I will probably just have done that. I don't know. What do you guys and girls listening would have done? Like, would you have moved or what would you have done? The name of this thread was "Want to illegally smoke on the train. Enjoy the cleanup." It's an interesting title, isn't it? Let's check it out. Was on the train in Ireland, very heavily pregnant. It was mid-afternoon and pretty empty. Suddenly, I smelled cigarette smoke and started to cough. I saw the two 40-year-old laborers and asked them to please stop as it was starting to make me feel sick. And it was illegal too. One of them started to put it out. His friend started to argue instead. I warned them that standing on the train was making me sick and to please stop smoking. The argumentative one had a sneer and asked what I was going to do. I simply projectile vomited all over him. His friends said that I had warned them. Poetic justice. The name of this story is "That's My Watch." Let's check it out. I just got a yellow and black Ferrari brand watch for $150. I'm 15. I was so proud of myself because it was the most expensive thing I have ever bought. A gallon of milk was previously the most expensive thing. And I was just opening my brand new analog Ferrari watch. A woman just pops out of nowhere and this happens. Anyway, these are the characters in this story. EM is entitled mom, GK is good kid, and M is me. That's a nice watch. Thanks, I just got it. You know, my son will really like it. What? The watch. At this point, I was nervous and I thought she was asking where I got it from. I got it from the store across the street if you want to get your son one. I will take yours. What? She grabs my watch, which I was wearing, and tries to run away. The watch didn't come off because, number one, I was wearing it, number two, she tripped and face plants. I immediately remembered this soup and looked for security cameras because she might accuse me of stealing my own thing and assaulting her. Bingo, I found two. Help! Help! This kid is stealing! Dave! What? Help me up, you brat! No. Cops come and she runs off. Comes back with her kid and accuses me of stealing a watch, which was with my receipt that clearly had my name on it. Cops ask who is this person, I say, me. They ask for proof. Lady screams at me saying I'm telling lies and says her son's name is my name. No, my son's name is Wada. That's my name. Cops ask for proof. Luckily, I had my school ID on and I showed them. They even look at the security camera footage and boom, out she goes. So did this woman ever expect that this plan to succeed? Like, maybe she just thought of it like in that second or something. Like, it wasn't a good plan because the cops were obviously gonna ask for some proof, like an ID or something. So she was never going to get away with this. Girls and guys, I would love to hear your comments about this subreddit community. Also comment on what subreddit I should do next. As always, a like, comment and share is greatly appreciated. And please subscribe if you like the content. Bye!